Hey, what's up guys, it's Halt, and today we're going to be doing the, what is it called, Homeland campaign. As you see, I'm on my last mastery prize, for the Liberator. This is pretty stupid for me to do. I have a full fleet of Liberators right now, um, so it's really not a big deal for me to do. Uh, I mean, as in there's really no point, but I'll do it anyway, because, you know what if I need to refit my Liberators for some reason? So, activate. Nope, that was call to arms. Whoops, wrong one. Activate. This is a pretty quick campaign. It says an hour. However, I don't see that happening. You see I have two of those launched, and you'll see why. I'm kind of building my Liberator or another Pride base right now, and I'm going to build one more Pride base, and then I'm also going to build a new or a second anti-Pride ship, because I'll definitely be needing the anti-Pride stuff. And I'm actually not actually, well, I'm probably gonna wait because if I can get it in the raid, I think I would rather have the Conqueror hull, what's I'm gonna call it, good grief, what is it called? Like the Revenge or something. I would rather use that than another Vanguard, Vanquisher. I don't know. So many damn names. Can't remember them all. But anyway, so this is like with monoliths and with tier 6, this campaign is literally barbecue chicken, as Shaquille O'Neal would say. But the key to this is, you know, with your ships, don't stand still. Because if you stand still, these rockets will hit you. If you don't stand still, you shouldn't really get hit by the rockets, and you should be fine. So, as you'll see, as soon as it gets in target, see, he's dead before he even got to fire. But that's pretty much what you do. You can't really avoid the missiles. You could if you had like a sub in your fleet, but I'm not really that big of a deal. So I don't care enough to do that. I remember the good old days when you could use a sub as like a tank. That was not really the good old days. That was kind of cheap. But anyway, yeah, so it didn't fire at me either. But yeah, so the first one's pretty easy to do, and I think I did that in like less than 2 minutes. I don't know. I'll have to check later. Don't really care too much, but point is, that didn't take long. Not much damage. So start 1 through 4 are um, with this fleet. So we'll start round 2. Yeah, so, because the raid's coming up, I'm having a surgery on Tuesday, so I probably won't be able to talk. Um, so I'm gonna try and record as much as I can, and just edit while you know, my mouth is, paralyzed. But anyway, uh, so I'm gonna record this and hopefully some base hitting tomorrow, because today's Sunday. And my girlfriend really wants to hang out with me today because I didn't get to see her yesterday, or the day before, or the last couple days, and she's a little clingy, but that's fine. We've been together 5 years. Um, so I probably won't be able to do too much recording in that sense. Probably was gonna record some more base hitting videos. Uh, yeah, it's probably what best to do. I gotta record the Homeland, I think, or whatever the other one is. Odyssey, probably. One of these. I don't even know. Yeah. I went to this place called Jumbo Slice in DC yesterday, Uh, oh my god, that was so freaking good. This piece of pizza was like bigger than my torso almost, but I'm not really because I'm 6 feet tall. But um, actually, I don't know. It was pretty damn big. That might have been actually as big as my torso. It was a good 2 feet almost. If it looked like it, it definitely wasn't. But uh, yeah, it was huge. That was the main point. Anyway, so here you'll see like the rockets, because one of these is gonna fire the rockets. Yeah, so the rockets, they're kind of dumb fire, so they blow up back here. I might get a little splash damage, but for the most part, it's not as bad as if you just sit under the damn things. Yeah, so the new defender, uh, you probably saw in the last video, is pretty good. For me, it worked well. For one of my friends, it didn't work as well. I'm gonna go through the edit a video today, Sunday. Um, right after I record this, which is why I don't think this will take too long. You also notice like I'm not doing anything because like I'm not really gonna be able to play that much else today on the game, so I'm not worried about repair time as much on this fleet. So you'll notice there are better ways to do this. Like if you have a ton of pinches, oh excuse me, a ton of pinches, you could easily pinch like this platform, blow it up, come back in, pinch this platform, blow it up, come back in. And the other thing is, with this Homeland campaign, you do want to do the second round no matter what, if you can, uh, to get the turret. Because even if you can't get, all the weapons and whatnot that you could possibly get, uh, not the weapons, the liberators, you just still want the turrets because if without the turrets, I think in this one is the missile turret, and that one the hyena, and the hyena is actually really decent, and that one can help stop not just prides but also can do damage to liberators. Uh, but if they have bullseye brigade, it's not going to make a difference. They can get shot down. And like my fleet has some anti-missiles on it, which helps, but I can still get hit. So what I'm trying to say is, it's a good turret to have. It'll stop pretty much all tier 5 fleets if you have enough of them built. Um, and if you don't have OP9, you can't do this campaign anyway. Uh, but yeah, just try your best to. Oh, he didn't die. Surprise. Yeah, try your best to get to the second round if you can, because that turret will make a big difference in your base defense. If you have enough of, like I said, if you have enough of those, you don't even have to have a defense fleet to stop pretty much all tier 5 fleets. Alright, round 4. And then I'm using my liberators, which I only get used for this one. And you don't have to use liberators, you can totally use pride. I only have one pride totally built right now and ranked, so I don't want to use it. The good thing I did get from this one was from the second round is also I got some Liberator VXP, which obviously is nice to have, because that's going to save me from having to get VXP from whatever the VXP weekend. There we go. Sorry, I'm like super brain dead right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm having trouble with my words. Yeah. So that's nice. It also helps with the turn speed a lot, because that was one of the things that was annoying me the most. Because I have 4 of them that are maxed, the one that isn't, because the only time I was able to get on VXP weekend was when that one Liberator was in refit, and all the other ones I maxed out. And now it's really annoying when I'm in a base, because you can always see one's lagging behind really far, and that doesn't mess me up that much. Like, I'm not gonna like go ahead and say like if I fail base hit, it's because of that one. Could be, but it's probably not. Most likely it isn't. But it's gonna be nice once I get that maxed out. I'm gonna have a very busy EXP weekend after this raid. Hopefully I'll have two of those new defenders. I want to build two of them. I'll have to build that other Conqueror hull. If I can get it in this raid store. I'm gonna have to build the elite hulls if I can. But those ones I'm less worried about because the first raid is going to have no elite targets. So, and I already have whatchamacallums. Good God, Apollos. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, I must have like a stroke or something. All right, base hitter, which I need to switch because that's supposed to be major pain. Yeah, this is gonna be base hitter, and I'm gonna actually call it blackjack, probably. Yeah, and the reason why I'm building more prides is because the new Vasigo pride should make the fleet pretty decent. And, hey, obviously it's not going to be that good without armor, but yeah, you see I got the little shield with like a little tick mark on there. So that'll make that much nicer. So yeah, for this base hit one with my fleet here, I literally just walk in. It's kind of cheat code, which basically means you'll probably have some trouble with a normal fleet, but you should be decently okay. Probably can't use the what are they? Not malices, but spites, because those things eat spites alive. The maxim turrets. So yeah, if you had malices, they should do decent here, I believe. By the time they get to this, the explosive damage shouldn't be doing much, and I don't think ballistics do that much to them at all. Maxims do some damage, but not enough, especially with these. This one doesn't have anti or any bonus damage, so yeah, you should be fairly good with just those. So that's a tier 5 hull. That's pretty easy to build. So you should have those, and if you don't, I'm sure some of the other tier 5 hulls could probably get in here. I don't know them that well. Like maybe the tier 5 prides. I don't know I can't remember what they're called right now. Furies. There we go. They could probably get in there. But I don't know those ones very well. I never use them. So yeah, this is basically instant repair damage when I bring it back inside. Alright, so now we do... This is the one, the 6th hit is the one that gets you a ton of damage. So, if you don't want to get that much damage and you're running low on time for some reason, assuming they do this again, because obviously my hits there, this will come out Sunday, before I put out the server. Maybe, I don't know actually. I'll probably put them out on the same day if I can. Then you'll see like, yeah, you're probably totally gonna be done with this campaign. Like, there's no gonna be like, you're not gonna see my video and be like, oh shit, I can totally do it now, because you're not stupid. Probably. I don't know. I feel like most of you guys are smarter than me at this game. I'm still like trying to like make a comeback from like learning, but yeah. So no point really saying, but you can totally pinch all of these. And then once you've pinched all of these, and it takes a little bit longer, but once you've pinched all of them and take them out, then you're like, alright, let's go. And you see I'm out of explosive resistance, so you could totally pinch, like, I would pinch like one of this side or that side. They're identical. However, You can only really pinch one side because they both hit you at the same time. So you're gonna take a shit ton of damage running away. So you might as well just try and kill the other side, depending on your ships actually. Because if your ships don't do a lot of damage, you might actually be better off running away and pinching again. Alright. So that's this. That's all the damage I will take in this campaign for the most part. This one. I usually take about anywhere between 12 and 20 minutes of damage on the other one. I did it on auto last time, which was pretty easy. I think it was like 20 minutes repair, I can't remember. But it's not a big, actually I think it was 12 when I did it. I don't know. But you'll see what I do. And you could do it precariously and all that, and if you have more prides, it'll probably be even less damage. Um, yeah, there we go. Alright, so that should be that. So tuck you away. Major pain. Even though you should be not major pain. Alright. Oh yeah, and I've finished my Forsaken mission already. So, next week, if there is one next week, I can't remember when the raid is. I can check right there. But next time I'll get the rays and the bright acid clusters, which probably won't do me much good. 4 days, so I won't have another one before the raid, which means we'll be getting new stuff. Which means gluttony missiles probably won't even be built ever because they're probably going to be outdated. I mean, I'll still build them because I'm sure there's some bases that I can use them in. And maybe I can prep with something. But anyway, so this is what I kind of do in this one. I come over here. I kill this warehouse first because um, I think it provides bonus to that, but I don't know. It definitely provides bonus to those walls. So now that that's done, you kind of sneak in here and blow through this guy real quick. You see I'm not really taking any damage yet. I'm out of range of most of those turrets. But either way, so this guy's done. And this guy should be done pretty fast too. But for some reason my chip is being retarded. There it is. And you can start to see I'm starting to take a little bit of damage. But like I said, I'm not really even going to be online, so this really doesn't matter to me. The damage at least, because it's not enough that it's going to be like, oh, this whole pride's dead, 12-hour repair. It's not going to be like that. Alright, so now let's take out these warehouses because they provide damage boosts and we don't want that. And obviously we'd rather kill the turret, but as you can see it's getting splash damage, so that's nice. Alright, so as we round the corner we should take out this. Alright, let me pause here for a second. Take that out. 1, 2, and you should be dead. And as we're coming by, I'm going to target this. And I mean, there's better ways to hit this thing. I'm just messing around here. And it's not like I take enough damage to actually test out to see how to actually pilot this fleet in the base like this. Because like literally this piece of shit. Alright. But anyway, so the damage is done. Boom. So now I'm just going to come sit right here. I love like watching this like jump, jump, jump. Oh, it's over here now. Jump, 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 and you're dead. You're dead. So we're gonna kill this guy next. Then we can kill this guy here. Yep, right there. The ballista's gonna die. Then the Cerberus turret's gonna die. It's not a Cerberus turret. I don't know what the hell they're called. They're gargoyle, I think. Um, yeah, probably. Yeah, let's take out these guys here. Take out that actually real quick. So there we go. That's pretty much that. Um, it's fairly silly, easy hit, especially when you got tier 6. Might be a little bit harder with tier 5, but hey, that's why even if you don't plan on doing base hits, build at least a pride and like a liberator. Mostly all you really will need is the pride, but there's like one campaign from the last one that you can't use prides in. I don't know, I think I posted that video, but either way, so the liberators are dead. Ooh, activate. Need to do that. But yeah, so Homeland's done, and that was fun. So that whole thing was done in, let's see, 20 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and more. Till next time, peace off.